Hey you guys, welcome to my Venus through Signs series. This is for Venus in Gemini. So if in your birth chart Venus is sitting in the sign of Gemini, this reading is for you. Those of you that are new to my channel and you don't know where your Venus is placed, you can go to any free astrology website such as astro.com, enter in your birth time, place, and location, and it's going to generate a free birth chart for you. If Venus is in the sign of Gemini, this reading is for you. You don't have to know your exact birth time. You can put in 12 p.m. and that's fine. It'll still show you an accurate sign where your Venus is sitting. Now, those of you that do know where your Venus is at, if you have Gemini as your 7th house, this will also apply to you. So I already shuffled and cut the cards. Let's go ahead and begin here. And because I'm not doing, because August is almost out, I'm only doing 3 rows instead of the 4. I think I usually do 4. And also, you guys, well, I'm going to make a public announcement about it, but I have a 800 number that you guys can call me at now. So I will have to let you guys know when I'm available because I don't have like set hours for that yet. So I'm thinking like I'll notify you guys on YouTube, maybe YouTube Live or something. Like, hey, I'm online. You guys can call me now between these hours today. And I'll probably do it like that. So yeah, those of you that have been wanting to do phone readings, I have that set up now. All right, so central issue, we have the 5 of Wands, and we have the King of Pentacles and the Empress. Then we have the Knight of Pentacles, King of Swords, 10 of Swords, 7 of Cups, King of Wands. Okay, I'm seeing some sort of relationship where it's either maybe stop and go, or it may have some sort of forbidden elements to it. There's some sort of conflict of interest with the person that you may be involved in. So, you know, love is kind of standing out for me for, you know, this particular reading. So I'll kind of focus on that. If you guys keep hearing weird sounds, I'm not farting, that's my chair. So it's really squeaky. I got it at Goodwill. It was a good office chair. I didn't realize it was gonna be squeaking so much though. Okay, but anyway, so we have some sort of conflict of interest or some sort of clash going on, frustration. There could be some sort of tension or sexual frustration going on. I'm seeing that someone may be like temptation. She has been popping out in everybody's reading, so I don't know, there's some sort of flirtation going on. And then because I see the 7 of Cups, this can be some sort of secret hidden fantasy, desires, or affairs going on. So I'm seeing you might be clashing with someone, especially those of you that might be Gemini with Venus in Gemini, because, and this person, they don't have to be an earth sign. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, could be an air sign, Gemini, Aquarius, what's that, Libra, or fire, Aries, Leo, Sag. But whatever the case, I'm seeing 2 different dualities going on. One person moves fast, one person moves slow. I'm also seeing something about confrontation. One person is just kind of like, I don't know, maybe they're coming off too calm, too nonchalant. And it's like, I can't tell if you like me. I can't tell how you feel about me. I need you to show me more. I need to see this out of you, that out of you. But whatever the case, whatever is going on here, it leads to some sort of disconnect or ending of some sort. So maybe you guys stop talking for a while, or you give someone the silent treatment. There's also the possibility of some sort of betrayal going on, like I said, because of that temptation. So it could be someone that's arguing about being the other woman, or maybe someone is being confronted, like, why didn't you tell me that you were already involved with someone? How could you? You know, so something is going on where someone might be confronted about something. The other person is kind of acting calm, like, maybe, what are you talking about? I don't know what you're saying. Or maybe they're just trying to talk sense or make it sound super logical why they did what they did. And there's going to be a need for you to kind of like take a step back and reflect on, you know, what you really want. Am I being, you know, disillusioned? Is this, you know, maybe I am in love and I'm not thinking clearly. I need to really step back and see the big picture here. So there's a need to really focus on the real issue at hand here, because there's confusion. I'm seeing too with this Ten of Swords, maybe there's a part of you that dies because of whatever the situation is. Maybe there was conflict at your job and, you know, you stood up for yourself and decided to quit or walk away. Like, I'm not being taken advantage of anymore. People keep walking over me. So yeah, it's like, maybe you want to show them what what a valuable employee you are and what they're missing by you not being there. Maybe you're calling in sick. You're not going to be there for the whole week. I don't know. Maybe it's a no call, no show situation, but something's going on where there may be some sort of frustration and a confrontation, and then it just stops. It just ends. I'm seeing too at some point that someone is going to be the bigger person. It could also be like one of those situations where you just did something to get the other person to do something because they weren't being proactive. So you did something extreme, maybe, to get them to you know, move forward with something or express how they feel. Now, I am seeing like flirtation. Even if you're single, like, there's something taboo about whatever is going on. Like, maybe they're already in a relationship and, you know, like I said, you're that other person. But there is an attraction going on, and just kind of wondering what you should do with these feelings. Like, should I act out on them? Should I not? If you aren't having these thoughts, then they are. And there is someone who, I want to say, who fancies you. I feel like there's someone who is admiring you, especially to my female viewers. Like, somebody is like, the masculine energy is looking at you. So, I mean, even if this were like a same-sex situation, you know, the masculine energy is just kind of watching you, because maybe you've purposely been doing things to cause a distraction, you know, coming to work with more tight-fitting clothes or something that's more revealing, or your perfume or your hair, making sure you're standing out some type of way. And I feel like this person is taking notice. There is an attraction there. It's just that there's some sort of conflict that comes along with it here. There are other people involved. Yeah. Okay, so for some of you, this is about a past issue coming back to haunt you, whether it's a situation or a person, but there may be some sort of unresolved issues between you and another person. If you are one that believes in past lives, I do feel like For some of you, you're dealing with someone that, you know, you had unresolved issues from a past life. And that's why you guys keep coming face to face with each other. That's why you guys keep coming back into each other's lives. Because you guys need to learn how to deal with it. You've been running away from this situation instead of dealing with it for what it is. So there's a need for you to revisit the past here, and this past is something that's very, you know, scary for you. You know, it might make you over emotional. I'm seeing two opposite people that they shouldn't be together. Maybe just by society standards, I don't know. But it's like these two people that are completely opposite are just drawn to one another. They just keep coming back to one another. It's like you're the same but different. One person is conservative, the other person is a firecracker or a wild factor. One person likes to run the streets or likes to be out, and the other person likes to be inside. So we have introvert, extrovert type of energy. We have conservative and, you know, that wild energy going back and forth. I'm also seeing for some of you, you might be dealing with someone who maybe has mood swings or who is bipolar or some bit of emotional disorder that can go from extreme highs and lows. There's also like a deep soulmate connection. It's very romantic, but I'm seeing two people who are so attracted to one another that is scary because you don't understand the connection. You're like, what do we do with this? What happens if we take it there? You know, how do we deal with this? I feel like you guys are trying to come together and have a meeting of minds because you feel like your souls are just connected. Like you can't, I don't know, you can't let each other go. Like 1 minute it ends, but you're coming right back together. If you're already in a relationship, I feel like you and your partner need to deal with issues from the past. There's something that keeps happening, and you guys need to just deal with it instead of just sweeping it under the rug, because it just makes it worse. It just resurfaces, and you know, it's worse the next time it comes around. So you guys just need to deal with that head on here. Someone has some growing up to do. I see that. And I'm also seeing something in regards to a family. Someone might be having trust issues or commitment issues, or someone may have been afraid to have a baby, or you found out like there was news of a pregnancy and you're like, oh my God, you know, because she could be pregnant here. And especially we have the 10 of Cups here, and it's just like, I don't want to have another baby. This is scary, or I thought it was finished, or I don't know what type of parent I would be. And so it's just very emotional. It's very overwhelming. But I feel like eventually you're going to have emotional fulfillment. There's also a possibility of coming together as a family. So like if they have children or you have children, but it's like you guys are spending time together as a family. I'm seeing mother, father, child here. Sometimes something seems like it's too good to be true. Sometimes you sabotage your own happiness because you're afraid that it's going to end or it's going to be taken away from you. But just learn how to enjoy the moment. Just live in the moment. C'est la vie is like seize the day. I'm not c'est la vie, carpe diem. I'm thinking like, oh well, c'est la vie. But yeah, it's like just live in the moment, whether it's going to be temporary or it's going to be ongoing. But this is having like a happy moment with people that you love here. Trying to see if there's anything else that I'm picking up from here. Yeah, I mean, even if you're not, even if you're single, I just still feel like there's someone in your life that still is in and out of your life, or they always come back around. If that's not the case, there is someone that you're having some sort of connection to, but you guys are just having a hard time dealing with it or admitting it. You guys both feel it though. You guys can feel each other's emotions. So you guys are like, you might be an empath or they might be an empath. Now, spiritually, this does to me say that you might be someone who you get depressed or feel down because you're tapping into other people's emotions and you confuse them for your own. So yeah, it can be overwhelming when one minute you're like, I don't understand where these feelings are coming from. I just feel so down. I feel so depressed. And that might be because you're an empath. So there's a need for you to, you know, maybe isolate yourself from time to time because you're too sensitive to the way other people are feeling or behaving around you. Or they don't even have to be around you. Sometimes you just pick that up from a distance. But overall, I just still feel like you are going to have this moment of happiness with the people that you love or care about. All right, so you guys, this has been a general reading. I hope it resonated. If you want a private reading, you would email TemajTarot@gmail.com. And then, like I said, at some point, I will notify you guys when I'm on my 1-800 line. If you want a phone reading, but you can always schedule an appointment for your for a video reading, and that information is in the description box. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, you guys. Thank you all for watching, and many blessings to you.